Welcome, PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel to not miss new videos. And now for today's content. Beneath the dazzling surface of the entertainment industry, where fame shines relentlessly and glamour dominates every headline, lies a quieter, more fragile reality. It's a side rarely seen by fans, a reality filled with emotional strain, personal sacrifice, and vulnerability. One such story recently emerged, casting a different light on the beloved Chinese celebrity couple Songyun and Su Kai. Just as fans were celebrating their quiet leap into married life, an unexpected turn of events reminded everyone that even the brightest stars are still human. Not long before headlines broke about Songyun's sudden hospitalization, the internet buzzed with whispers of her secret wedding to Su Kai. Although the ceremony was intimate and closely guarded, word of the secluded villa near Hangzhou, the understated elegance of Tan's white gown, and the warmth of Su Kai's gaze quickly captivated fans. For years, speculation surrounded their romance. The quiet confirmation of their marriage not only thrilled supporters but also reignited faith in the possibility of genuine love amid the pressures of celebrity life. Following the private ceremony, the couple slipped away for a 2-week honeymoon across Europe. They strolled the romantic canals of Venice and wandered through the artistic corridors of Paris, seemingly detached from the world they had momentarily left behind. There were no curated social media updates or promotional stunts, just two people savoring quiet moments together. To the public, it looked like a fairy tale escape. Yet behind those serene snapshots, a troubling undercurrent had begun to take hold. After returning to China in late April, Tan began experiencing troubling symptoms, initially mild, such as dizziness and a lack of appetite, but they quickly escalated. Within days, she was battling severe fatigue, dehydration, and unstable blood pressure, ultimately landing her in a Beijing hospital under close medical care. Doctors attributed the episode to accumulated stress, the exhaustive wedding preparations, long-distance travel, and emotional strain that had silently worn down her strength. Tan, often seen as energetic and tireless on screen, had quietly borne the weight of her demanding career for years. Now, her body had reached its limit. In this time of crisis, Su Kai quietly stepped into the role not of a star, but of a devoted husband. Without seeking media attention or issuing any formal statement, he cleared his schedule and stayed by her side. He didn't leave her bedside, a nurse recalled. He just held her hand, sometimes for hours without speaking. Su Kai arrived without the trappings of fame, no entourage, no spotlight, only love and concern for his wife. His quiet devotion resonated more deeply than any online tribute could. In a world driven by optics, Su Kai's absence from the screen and presence in the hospital room sent a powerful message: love is not always loud. Sometimes, it's just being there when it matters most. A few days into Tan's recovery, another touching moment unfolded. Su Kai's parents arrived at the hospital unannounced, carrying a thermos of homemade soup, a bouquet of white lilies, Tan's favorite, and small keepsakes meant to lift her spirits. Mrs. Su embraced her daughter-in-law with soft-spoken words of encouragement, while Mr. Su rested a comforting hand on his son's weary shoulders. It was a scene unfiltered by fame or performance, just a family offering love and support. Hospital staff were visibly touched. Fan communities lit up with emotional reactions as news trickled out. "This is the kind of family we all wish for," one user wrote. Across platforms like Weibo, hashtags related to Tan and Su's quiet love story began trending, not because of a scandal or PR stunt, but because of something more rare, genuine affection. Many sent prayers, messages of love, and even short poems to the actress. But what stood out most was the public's appreciation for how the couple handled the crisis. "In the midst of the storm, they hold each other," wrote one netizen. "And it's much more romantic than flowers or a fancy honeymoon." Su Kai has not made a public statement, and Tan has not posted anything from her hospital bed. The silence is proof that for them, publicity is not their top priority, but recovery. According to the latest updates from the hospital, Tan's condition continues to improve. She is now able to toke around the ward, occasionally read a book, and giggle when Su Kai reads her a funny article from an entertainment magazine. Although she is still not allowed to go home, the medical team is optimistic that she will be able to return home in 2 weeks. But the question is not just when she will return home, but when she and Su Kai will appear in public again. One hospital staffer said quietly, "They often sit together in silence. They don't talk much, but it's very peaceful. It's like they understand each other just by looking at each other." This story has gone beyond the honeymoon-turned-trial narrative. It's become a symbol of how love is tested at its most fragile, and how that love, when genuine, can be a healing force. Tan Songyun and Su Kai are not perfect. They are human, like the rest of us. But from how they faced this crisis, the public learned that fame is not a shield against fatigue, and true love is not just a beautiful statement on social media, but a silent yet profound act in everyday life. Fans are now looking forward not only to Tan's return to the screen, but to the first moment when she and Su Kai appear together as an official couple after going through this ordeal. Many hope that when that time comes, the two will bring not only sweet smiles, but also the strength and maturity that have been formed through their journey. Songyun and Su Kai make room for something rare, meaningful silence, loyal love, and a family that does not pretend. And when the stage curtain opens again for them, the world will know that true love, even when tested by fatigue and pain, never wavers. It only grows stronger. The story of Tan Songyun and Su Kai facing the trials of their early marriage is not just a story of celebrities touched by fatigue, but a profound reflection on true love, sincerity, and the importance of human presence in difficult times. Amidst the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world, they show that the essence of a relationship is not just about appearing harmonious in front of the camera, but rather being present selflessly, taking care of each other, and remaining loyal even in silence and pain. Su Kai, who chose to accompany his wife in the hospital rather than fulfill his professional agenda, and the warmth of the Su family who treated Tan Songyun like their own child, prove that true love is not always in big words or stage acts, but in small actions, everyday attention, and the willingness to be by the side of the loved one in any situation.
Please leave your discussion. Welcome to leave comments. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all.